to say is sustainability is not just recycling. We've all gone recycling mad, and recycling is a very good thing. But it is not the same as sustainability. You can recycle, but at the end of the recycling process, you will still end up with waste at some point. We have a thing you're probably familiar with called the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Again, very noble, directionally all very good, but it's not enough to actually meet the requirements of sustainability. So I went to the Cambridge Dictionary. Cambridge is one of the foremost universities in the UK, and this is their definition of sustainability. So the idea that goods and services should be produced in ways that do not use resources that cannot be replaced and do not damage the environment. That is what sustainability is. So therefore, if you believe this definition of sustainability, and I do, you could never have fossil fuel plastic that's sustainable. Full stop. Because of that, we added 2 more R's to the 3 R's to come up with the 5 R's of responsibility. We added renew, use renewable materials, and replace. Replace non-sustainable materials with materials that are. And if you adopt the 5 R's, then you're working much more closely towards the circular economy. You'll be familiar with the old model of the linear economy, resource extraction through to waste. We're trying to move to a circular economy where we can reuse and renew the materials that we use. And then a fairly recent study from the Technical University in Darmstadt has shown that paper fibres can be recycled 25 times or more. So a phenomenal amount of recycling that is possible. I then want to move on to you, us, the industry. And there's this statement that was made back in 1971. It was from a children's book called The Lorax. I don't know whether people were aware of it, but this is called a truffler tree in the book. But I love this statement because it was very much ahead of its time. That unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Now I'd like to demonstrate that consumers are caring a lot, and we just need to make sure that the industry as a whole also does. Last summer we did a very large European study, 7,000 consumers in 7 different countries. There's a few things I'd like to share with you there. We asked them what's the most recyclable form of packaging. They could only choose one, so they had to opt for one of these 4. I'm pleased to say they understand that cartonboard is an easily recycled material. We asked them to choose plastic or cartons. 81% chose cartons. We then asked them what they thought about brands and retailers, and were they doing enough to introduce more environmentally friendly packaging? And the answer was no. 2/3 of them said that brands and retailers are not doing enough. And again, you can see here it broken down by country. And then we went on to the very knotty subject. Would you pay any more? 77% of Europeans said they would pay more for more sustainable packaging. Why would anyone, any manufacturer, want to put an Easter egg in plastic packaging when you've got that sort of weight of feeling behind cardboard? Now I believe that really provides a window of opportunity for brand owners and retailers to do something different.